policy on Columbus Day?
We work.
Really? The guy discovered the New World. Afraid to even ask about victory over Japan Day.
And now, back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
You're listening to the Big Dumb Fun Show. That's right. If you didn't know it before, you know it now at BigDumbFunShow.com. Montia in studio.
The next. Why did you just have to repeat just what I said, just reversed like Yoda style?
Because it was not.
Montia.
Yes.
So in studio with Montia, and you're online and.
I did it because your mic wasn't potted up at the time.
So they're online at I came across your MySpace. Your MySpace account, yeah, MySpace slash was it Montia Music, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then you're on the Facebook as well. Now Facebook, I had trouble finding you on there. Are you? Do you have a vanity URL yet, or
no? It doesn't seem like it.
Just get on there and search for Montia.
Yeah,
or
if you just search for Montia, you'll find it.
Better yet, Big Dumb Fun Show. You're listening right now. You're probably a big fan. You want to go to our website, and I did a hot link over to you. So imagine just 6s and 7s of fans. Liking your page right after your appearance tonight on the Big Dumb Fun Show.
All right.
So
literally several.
6s and 7s, 3 tops.
Tony
That's all we could ask
Treehole.
for, really.
Tony Treehole.
No, you can't even ask for that,
honestly.
honestly.
Yeah.
You can't ask for anything.
If we just get one.
You can ask for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, listen, if you just go there and download it yourself, you at least count for one.
Yeah, we just heard one of your tracks, and this was one of the songs that was recorded by Michael Baskett.
Michael Baskett,
a.k.a. Elvis, and then we put a little Elvis behind it.
People usually actually make that mistake. Hi, Michael Baskett, please.
Hey, Baskett, is there a Mr. Baskett there? They just call him Elvis. But he produces Chevelle, Incubus, STP, all that good stuff, and then you're going to be his next big project. I'm sure of that. Does he have anything else going on? Is he totally
either that or it's
on
obvious for us to say, what happened?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
He's always working. He just got back from Japan recording some big band over there. So
now you're getting ready to sign a big management deal, right? Or have you already done that? Or what's the status of that?
29.
Now where is that? It's not 621, is it? Is that like no? We've been there.
It's based out of Virginia.
Virginia, and what are they going to do for the band? And the reason why I asked, just to set you up on that. By the way, you found out your name. What's your name mean?
Taught by God.
Taught by God. Thanks, Dad, out there. So
no ego intended.
Dad, what did we?
His dad gave him a little text to Ruski, which I thought was funny that he was able to.
Is Dad listening to the show right now?
I think he must be.
Hi, Dad.
Did we find out what he was taught?
No, apparently how to play the guitar.
Music, apparently.
Yeah, apparently the music. Jesus had a guitar. You didn't know that? Like, he was a super
You know
mellow
what? I just
dude.
realized we have not asked them, like, what each of the... We know Luke plays the bass, but what do you guys all do?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm vocals and guitar.
Sammy? Guitar.
Sammy?
I'm learning the didgeridoo.
The didgeridoo.
All right.
Yeah,
he's drums.
That way they don't have to have that Aborigine
does that
in the
mean
group.
He whacks it on stage?
No.
He just bangs on pots and pans.
There you go. I understand.
And the keg.
Yeah.
Beer.
Here's
beer.
I'm the official beer drinker.
You should say,
Yeah,
he is.
honestly, yes.
I play the triangle.
And if you need someone to drive the Zamboni,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be Apple.
He's always there for you.
I am still celibate, thank you.
Now, so Matt, Luke, Sammy, and
Jiraiya
in studio tonight, and
fun to
Luke
say.
couldn't be here because he's a jerk, and
Screw you,
and
Luke!
hates the show and everything that we do. So they'll be held to pay for Luke later. But but you guys, here's what you got to do. And especially I would think just taking your generation right now, the era of which you guys are forming a band, putting this together and trying to make it work. You've got to really be selective when it comes to your management companies because let's go back 20 years, and then your management company was to get you gigs, and then your label, they're like, hey, why do you want to sign with the label? They can provide you with the record, like they have that money to do the record. Now you can do it in a garage. You can get everything. You can go online, get all your music dispersed. So now you have to really think, what can this management company do for me that is going to get me to that next level, and not.
That I can't do myself.
That we can't do ourselves.
And that's the thing these days is record labels are basically just banks. I mean, they give you a loan, you got to pay it back.
Yeah.
Management,
which has bankrupted quite a few bands.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
Like TLC.
Yeah. I mean, they're
It's the
going to
only
want their
one I can
money
think
back.
of.
So.
Thanks.
But I mean, you still want to get signed to a label. I mean, they really have the backing that you need to really get out there and let the whole world know who you are.
Yeah.
Management basically gets you in the door with them, and also gets you with booking agents, other things like that.
At what point in time is it going to be? Are you guys doing day jobs and whatnot now?
Right now,
because you got to. At what point in time are you going to get to that point where you're like, all right, here's the deal? That's going to be a big step, a lot of risk. In that, it's like, when do you think you're going to get to that step? Like, how much? Who's going to have to sign that check where you're like, all right, guys.
Like, hey, we're on the Warp Tour.
Here's the deal. You know, you got your summer free because we're rocking festivals.
Yeah, it really depends on the kind of deal you get. I mean, a lot of times, if we got a record deal, which we do have a couple things in the works right now, we're talking to a couple people, they could easily just take off, or if we're getting a certain amount per show, we could easily take off and just, okay, we're going to do this full time and see what happens.
Do you guys have
your jobs are understanding?
Are they understanding?
You guys know
like
your musicians?
They do a little bit,
No?
but if we wanted to take off for an actual full tour, which we're planning on doing,
be kind of
it's
pissed.
going to be over. And we're
Here's
just
what
going to
you-
go for it, you know.
Here's what you do. You slip in the parking lot, say that you broke your foot,
That's
and
right.
and
What
there
do
you
you
go.
guys
Now you
do
have to
for
take a
your
little
day
short-term
jobs?
disability.
Security.
Your security?
I'm a service writer.
I don't know what that is.
Service
What's a
writer?
service writer?
Well, I work for a dealership for construction equipment, and I've got 8 mechanics and a watchman under me, and I basically take care of the customers, writing up their repair orders, and then transferring that to the mechanic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Make sure the mechanics do the work.
Gotcha. Slam and Sammy, what do you got?
I have 5 different businesses.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur of sorts.
Yeah.
What was your last preneur?
Yeah.
My current
That was about an hour
What's your
ago.
favorite? I guess what's your passion of all of the
commercial construction.
commercial construction? All right. So
Does he write your services?
No
please,
wonder you have 5 businesses.
we're going to ask Sammy for a donation before he leaves the studio tonight. So you can probably see the construction that we've got going on here.
Yeah.
Less than professional.
Yeah,
but
no licenses.
and you said Luke was a professional hobo. So that
Does he
was
still live with mom?
right.
interesting.
Not that I know of.
Oh,
Whose basement does he live in? He lives in one of your basements, doesn't
Luke
he?
is a leech. You
Does
call
he live
Luke,
in
you call
somebody's
Luke the
basement?
leech.
He's got a sugar mama. He's got a girlfriend that like waits tables and is taking care of him. Doesn't he?
What's now? Luke's the drummer,
Bass player.
bassist, and you're the drummer. You're beating it and all the time.
Beat
But
it!
what's the I guess you have an acrylic drum set. How is that? What was the significance of that when it comes? Does it increase the sound, or is it just badass looking, or
Every media that it's made out of, whether it be maple or hickory or oak or acrylic, it changes the way the sound is absorbed by the shells.
so you don't have
as well as-
any wood on there except for the sticks, or
That's it.
and
No,
everything else
his
is
sticks
completely
are-
like a plastic polymer, or
Acrylic is basically like plexiglass.
this is such a nerd show now, and I'm sorry to
like
even
what
bring
you
that
put
up.
on
But
your
I'm actually
nails.
interested in stuff like this.
When
so.
you get your nails done, if they're acrylic nails.
Oh,
If you're a big
So you
fan
got like an Asian woman that touches up your drum set?
sure, yeah,
We'd be back in 5 minutes.
yeah.
Phil, I need a Phil.
If you're a real big fan of Led Zeppelin, like I am, John Bonham's drum kit back in the '70s, the orange acrylic.
Yeah.
Basically, mine's the identical to that, except it's blue.
So are they hard to find then, or is it a popular type of drum set?
They're
or?
very hard to find. There is
Are they more expensive?
Yes, there's a company in town called Zico's that's over off of 26th and Penway, right
Yeah.
around the corner, that still makes them. And to buy a kit to replace mine, if anything ever happened to it, it'd be about $10,000.
That's just because of the price of oil.
Birch trees.
Well, is there sort of a sponsorship type gig you can get with some of these acrylic drum makers? Or
I certainly wish, because I
that'd be sweet.
have a very expensive habit.
Now, what would happen? Let's just say, God forbid, it falls off the band van, right? And this acrylic drum set goes crazy, and you have to replace it with, like, I guess regular drum. Are you going to be able to? Is the sound going to be?
The sound's going to be a little different,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be enough to notice, because I spend so much time tuning and
Yeah.
everything. I mean, a lot of it is in tuning. I just like the acrylic. Mainly, I like this acrylic better than the drums because of the fact that I've had it for so long.
Now,
So
is
you would notice it, but like me, who really knows nothing about drums, I wouldn't notice the difference.
Exactly.
So somebody with a finely tuned ear, when they hear the next track here, what's the next track that we got coming up there, Gnurky?
Oh, you would ask me that.
I would.
He's gonna
Is
work
that
it.
My
We're
Affliction?
asking you to work it, Gunnar.
Work it,
It's
Gnurky.
My Affliction.
My Affliction. When they're listening to My Affliction, and now that they know that you're an acrylic drum set, are they going to be able to kind of? Ooh, some drum aficionados like excellent.
Oh, there's so much producing.
And you flew those
So
drums.
much- yeah,
You
like-
flew that stuff down to Florida when you went down there.
No.
We
I
drove.
actually on that recording played a full maple drum kit.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
you
want
changed it
to-
up a bit. Okay.
I didn't want to. Take
Don't even
my
wanna
head.
risk
Are the
it.
acrylics, which is heavier, like
The acrylic's
lift wise?
heavier.
Oh, really? I would have thought the wood
I would have
one,
thought
yeah.
was too, because my nails aren't that much heavier.
I know my wood's heavier.
Thicker.
I get my nails done.
Kelly had maple fingernails at one point in time.
They were too
I
heavy.
didn't want to take it that long, because I've actually had this drum kit for a long time.
Wow.
And I didn't want to risk
All right, well, hey, guys, stick around. We had lovely having you on. Listen to this
definitely.
from Montia.